downward-facing dog. Literally. Okay, picture this. You're trying to get zen, find your inner peace, maybe even touch your toes, but your dog, your furry little life coach, has other plans. He's decided that yoga time is actually playtime. And he's not just participating, he's instructing. It all started innocently enough. I unrolled my yoga mat, ready to stretch and find my center. My dog, a Jack Russell Terrier named Nacho, don't ask, usually just naps through this. But not today. Today he was feeling inspired. As I went into downward-facing dog, tail in the air, there Nacho was, right beside me. Except, he wasn't exactly mirroring my moves. He was doing his own thing, a kind of wiggly, tail-wagging, downward-facing dog that looked more like he was digging for buried treasure. He looked so proud of himself, tongue lolling out, that I almost lost my balance laughing. That's when I knew this yoga session was going off the rails. Sun salutations or tail chasing? Now, I'm no yoga master, but I've managed to master the art of not falling over in tree pose, most days. But with Nacho assisting me, every pose became an adventure. Sun salutations? More like tail chasing chaos. Warrior 2? He thought I was challenging him to a wrestling match. Every time I'd strike a pose, he'd jump in, convinced we were playing some hilarious game he'd just invented. My peaceful stretches turned into a series of near misses as I dodged his wagging tail and attempted to maintain my balance. I swear he was having the time of his life. Me? I was starting to resemble a pretzel that had been run over by a playful puppy. Hold the pose, squirrel! Distractions and digressions. The thing about dogs, especially high-energy ones like Nacho, is that their attention span is, let's just say, limited. 1 minute he's attempting a wobbly downward dog, the next he's spotted a rogue leaf blowing in the wind and he's off to the races. I'd be in the middle of a Warrior 3, balancing precariously on one leg, and he'd decide it was the perfect time to launch himself at my face, showering me with doggy kisses and throwing off my center of gravity. Down I'd go, landing in a heap of limbs and laughter. Yoga with a dog, I quickly learned, is less about achieving inner peace and more about embracing the unexpected. It's about letting go of control and accepting that sometimes the best laid plans are interrupted by a furry little creature who just wants to play. From Savasana to Slabbersana. Savasana, the final resting pose in yoga, is supposed to be the time for complete relaxation. You're lying flat on your back, eyes closed, letting go of all the stresses of the day. It's basically meditation with a fancy name. With Nacho, however, Savasana became Slabberasana. No sooner had I closed my eyes than I felt a warm, wet nose nudging my hand, followed by the unmistakable sensation of a dog trying to lick my face. Now I love my dog, I really do. But there's a time and a place for doggy affection, and while I'm trying to achieve a state of blissful relaxation is not it. Still, his enthusiasm was contagious, and I couldn't help but laugh at his attempts to turn Savasana into a cuddle puddle. Namaste? Treat? The art of pet-led motivation. One thing I will say for Nacho's unconventional yoga instruction, he's a master motivator. His version of encouragement involved a lot of tail wags, excited barks, and the occasional slobbery tennis ball dropped strategically on my stomach. He seemed to have this uncanny ability to know when I was about to give up. Just as my muscles started to tremble and I contemplated collapsing in a heap, he'd be there, nudging me with his nose or dropping his favorite toy at my feet, as if to say, "Come on human, you got this. Almost there, treat time." And you know what? It worked. Somehow, seeing his boundless energy and enthusiasm, his pure joy at simply being alive, motivated me to keep going. He reminded me that exercise doesn't have to be a chore. It can be fun, it can be silly, and it can be a great way to bond with your furry best friend. Lessons learned, laughter, love, and licks. So, did I achieve a state of perfect zen during my dog-led yoga session? Not even close. Did I manage to touch my toes? Debatable. But did I have fun? Absolutely. Yoga with Nacho may not have been the most traditional or relaxing experience, but it was definitely memorable. It taught me to embrace the unexpected, to laugh at myself, and to appreciate the simple joy of spending time with my furry companion. Because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? The bond we share with our pets, the laughter they bring into our lives, and the unconditional love they shower upon us, even when we're contorting ourselves into ridiculous positions on a yoga mat. Join the pack. Share your pet exercise fails. Have you ever tried to exercise with your pet? I'm willing to bet you've got some hilarious stories to tell. Head over to mysuckus.com and share your pet exercise fails in the comments below. Let's spread the laughter and the love for our furry workout buddies. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more funny pet adventures.